Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Degnan. Snow hit our area yesterday, and it was reported over 10 inches blanketed the streets. WYLN's Julia Wiegand has more on how the City of Hazleton's DPW handled the storm.
Sleet and snow began to mix with rain after noon yesterday as salt trucks made their trek out onto the roads. Unfortunately, with heavy traffic and the way snow was packing down, roads became slippery quickly. The City of Hazleton's Department of Public Works Supervisor Frank Vito said that it took crews some time to get the whole city salted and passable. By 6 p.m., he said, crews had the weather under control and the streets were pretty much wide open.
They originally were calling for, anywhere from 1 to 3 or even up to 10. Well, we ended up getting 10 plus. This morning at 3 o'clock, we had the city wet and everything was done, and we probably got another 4 or 5 inches. Right now, we're probably 75% done. We're up the Heights Terrace area right now, but pretty much all the northeast, northwest, and the downtown and middle section is all cleared and open up.
DPW asks the public to refrain from throwing snow out onto the streets, and that there's a lot of that going on. Police are out and around giving out tickets for doing so. Vito also said that people did obey the snow ban for the most part, and there shouldn't be too much confusion with which side snow gets plowed to, since 2018 is an even year.
The mayor has put it on Facebook and in the news, do not park wherever you see a red or a yellow sign. A yellow sign means that's the place we push all the time. You know, the red sign is 2018 is an even year, and nothing has ever changed. It's always been this way. Unfortunately, when we wrote the new signs up, the snow bands are on the same side of the street as they were last year. But after this year, everything falls back into place, and it's business as usual.
Vito recommends getting snow tires to battle winter conditions if your vehicle has front or even four-wheel drive.
Because we've had to wait and push a lot of vehicles off the road. People just leave them there. We've been going around. Right now we have probably 4 or 5 courts in the area where there's cars that were just left there. So until people move them, that court's going to be shut down in that block or two. But people definitely need to, number one, when it is bad, is stay home if they don't have to drive. Give us the opportunity to get the streets open. And secondly, they need to really consider getting snow tires on their vehicles.
As we enter into this winter season, make sure you're aware of your area's snow bans in place. Parking in illegal spots will cause hazards to both plow crews and fellow drivers. Also, know what road conditions your vehicle can or cannot handle, and be sure to drive accordingly. Reporting in Hazleton for WYLN News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
2 people charged in connection with a man's death in Wilkes-Barre were back in court on Thursday. 31-year-old Ronaldo Mercado and 14-year-old Luisa Reyes, both charged with Fred Booth's murder. He was stabbed to death in his Wilkes-Barre home back in September. Reyes waived her charges onto Luzerne County Court. She was charged as an adult. Mercado did have a hearing. A judge ruled there is enough evidence to send him to trial for the murder of Booth. Prosecutors say Mercado and Reyes tried to burn the body to destroy the evidence. Weatherly police are asking for your help in finding a wanted man. Police are looking for this man, Cletus William Mummy. He was wanted in connection with a shooting that occurred in Weatherly September 26th. He's known to frequent the Drums and surrounding areas and may be operating and is not operating a Jeep Cherokee. He is currently wanted in several felony and misdemeanor charges. Weatherly police ask the public not to attempt to stop Mummy. You are asked to call 911 or Weatherly police if you see Cletus Mummy, and again, he is not operating that maroon Jeep. The man that fled the scene of a dispute Wednesday in Hazleton turned himself into a magistrate's office. Travis Flanagan and another man got into a fight in the area of Broad and Laurel Streets over vehicle information. Flanagan took off, hitting 3 people with his car, including a city parking enforcement officer. Flanagan is facing charges. The investigation is ongoing. Flanagan was released on $100,000 unsecured bail. People who attend events at the Mohegan Sun Arena at Casey Plaza come next year will see some added security measures. A $76,000 contract was approved by the Luzerne County Convention Center Authority Board with security firm CEIA USA. The board voted back in July to start accepting bids on the project, and 3 companies expressed interest. CEIA was the only one that submitted a bid on time. Walk-through metal detectors will be installed at all arena entrances to provide extra security at the events and should be in place by early next year. It comes at a time when the country has seen recent acts of violence in public places, and the metal detectors were also recommended by the Authority Board's insurance provider. A budget was introduced for 2019 by the Carbon County Commissioners at yesterday's meeting. Residents in the county will not see a tax increase. Millage remains the same at 10.25 mils. The spending plan is $62.8 million, with $43.6 million allocated for the operating budget. The Capital Projects Fund increased by $5 million for new voting machines, a proposed emergency operations and training center, and the Susquehanna Street building project. Security upgrades will also be added at the county prison for a cost of around $138,000. The budget proposal is available for the public to view at the Carbon County Commissioner's office weekdays from 8:30 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. It will remain on display until December 12th. The commissioners are expected to adopt the 2019 budget at the next meeting, and that is scheduled for December 13th at 10:30 a.m. Coming up, new life for a playground in our area and new business at the Laurel Mall. Before we head out to break, a quick check on the forecast. Clear and 29 overnight. Tomorrow looks nice with some sun and 40, and that's perfect weather to welcome Santa. I'll tell you where. Stay with us.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Appliances are right over there, and this is part of our furniture department.
Okay, but I'm looking for a mattress.
Well, you've come to the right place. Grand Central is Northeast Pennsylvania's #1 Sealy mattress dealer. We have Sealy mattress sets from only $199 and Stearns & Foster queen sets from only $45 per month. We also have interest-free financing up to 60 months. And remember, delivery and takeaway are absolutely free.
So we don't have to do anything?
Not if you buy your Sealy mattress at Grand Central.
It looks like I did find the right place to buy a Sealy mattress.
Grand Central in Hazleton, the right place to buy a Sealy mattress.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
A dilapidated playground in West Hazleton will get new life after the borough received a $40,000 grant. The borough secured the grant through the Community Conservation Partnerships Program. The Cindy Street Playground at 22nd Street near Route 93 will be renovated after it sat in disarray for years. It was fenced off and closed this past summer after council members surveyed the property. They found snakes and rodents, safety issues with the nearly 40-year-old playground equipment. The grant money will pay for new equipment, the installation of walkways, a parking area, and handicap accessibility. Pennsylvania's 2-year legislative session is over, leaving behind new laws on topics such as sealing criminal records, state pensions, hazing, and casino gambling. The most high-profile debate, however, ended inconclusively when Senate Republicans blocked a proposal supported by the House and Governor Tom Wolf to allow victims of child sexual abuse to sue perpetrators or institutions over claims that would otherwise be too old to pursue under current law. A proposal to tax Marcellus natural shale gas drilling passed the Senate but stalled in the House, while the opioid crisis, school safety, and domestic violence became the subject of several new laws. The state has a politically divided government with a Democratic governor and Republican majorities in the legislature, and that won't change when the new session starts in January. Lehigh Valley Health Network has received one of its largest gifts in its history on Thursday. That's thanks to philanthropists and business owners J.B. and Kathleen Riley. The gift will be used to support the ongoing enhancements to programs, services, and facilities of the Children's Hospital, which will now be named Lehigh Valley Riley's Children's Hospital. The gift will enable LVHN to bring more than 30 pediatric specialties under one roof. The network will add more beds to its children's emergency room and design a new entrance to the Children's Hospital with hopes to open by 2021. Today, the Pennsylvania Department of Labor and Industry released its employment situation report for October of 2018. Pennsylvania's unemployment rate of 4.1% was unchanged from September and remained the lowest rate since July of 2000. The Pennsylvania unemployment rate declined by 0.7 of a percentage point from October of 2017. New businesses at the Laurel Mall had their ribbons cut yesterday morning. WYLN's Julia Wiegand has the details.
The Laurel Mall introduced 2 new businesses with ribbon cuttings yesterday morning, another Ripa's Jewelers location, and the new food stop, Salad Delight. Ripa's Jewelers owner Jacob Ripa said it'll take time to get used to mall hours as an independent jeweler and having a freestanding location downtown, but is happy to hire new people and bring more employment to the area.
What we've seen at the Laurel Mall is we've actually seen more foot traffic in coming into the store. The downtown store is more of a destination. The Laurel Mall store is more of, casual shopping. We've seen an upswing in business since we moved to the mall.
When Ripa moved back to Hazleton, his family business was reopened downtown, where it's stood since 1949.
We received a lot of support from the Laurel Mall to establish a new jewelry store. So basically, within 1 year, we not only put a jewelry store in downtown, but we just opened a new store at the Laurel Mall.
Salad Delight owner Ray Karafinski is excited to bring their menu, customizable salads, wraps, and soups to customers at the Laurel Mall.
We thought that we could really market it because we are the only salad place in the area, the only one in the mall. But it's great too because it's really convenient. We noticed if you park in the underground garage and you come right up the steps, we're right there. So you don't even have to be in the snow or the rain or anything. Kind of run in, grab your salad, and you're on your way.
Karafinski and his wife got the idea from shopping in Philadelphia and wanted to bring food variety to the Laurel Mall instead of having to get pizza every time.
So we decided to get our own salad, and it's been our mind ever since. And we had the opportunity to take the space here, and we thought that would be a nice little concept here in the mall. So that's what we did.
The Laurel Mall also opened a one-stop gift certificate shop in their Pennsylvania Games of Skill to make shopping for Christmas a little easier on customer schedules. Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
And coming up on Jetto's News Choice, a coat drive in Community and You, plus where's Santa coming to town? Don't go away, we'll tell you. And as we head out to break, let's take a look at the midday winning lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
Chur's Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Chur's Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their 4th generation and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Chur would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Chur's 570-454-7229.
It's okay that everybody ignores me when I drive. It's fine, because I get a safe driving bonus check every 6 months I'm accident-free. Because I don't use my cell phone when I'm driving, even though my family does and leaves me all alone. Here's something else. I don't share it with Mom. Right, Mom? I have a brand new putter you don't even know about. It's awesome.
Safe driving bonus checks only from Allstate. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square.
Tickets are now on sale for the annual Sounds of the Season concert at the Alice C. Wiltsey Performing Arts Center in Hazleton. Ring in the holidays with performances by the Hazleton Philharmonic Orchestra under the direction of Robert Lagana, Fabergé Follies, Hazleton Philharmonic Big Band Sound. Tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for children. Sounds of the Season is brought to you by these businesses.
On Wyln, everyone, and Gary Perna. Very pleased to have with me Trooper Dave Peters from the Pennsylvania State Police. And Trooper Peters, today we're going to talk a little bit about a great initiative you guys are doing, and that's a coat drive this winter season. And first of all, tell us how this came about and why get involved.
A few years back, we put together a coat drive with the local churches, and it just always seems at this time of year, you could drive down the street or, anywhere, and you see people not having the appropriate apparel for the outdoors. So we thought, let's look at a different community venue. I mean, everybody always expects us to be there for traffic collisions and things like that, but what else can we do as a community service unit to help our community, help our people that are served? So a coat drive, we decided a coat drive was something that we could organize rather quickly.
And this is a great thing that's going on. So you guys are collecting new or gently used coats along with some other items as well for the winter season.
Yes, newly purchased blankets, hats, and gloves. The goal is to just not take away from any organization that already does this on an annual basis. We know there's some great organizations that do that, but just be another resource or another venue that if people don't have one at their church and they wanted to do this, they can give it to us. So we're collecting them at our station. All the items that are collected are going to be distributed within the county to organizations in that county to which the stations reside in.
And you have a couple stations within Troop and that are with Hazleton, correct?
Absolutely. So it's at our Hazleton station. Our Bloomsburg Barracks is also set up for one. Our Lehighton Barracks, which is in Carbon County. Monroe County would have our Fernridge station as well as our Stroudsburg station. But we also have the luxury of having Troop P Wyoming. That's another headquarters up in Luzerne County, and they want to be a part of it, so they can also drop them off there.
Wonderful. So this is another great way of you guys being able to do more than just the policing, but you guys are always there to help out, and this is always great because sometimes you see kind of firsthand some things that may be going on. So this is another great way of saying, you know what, we see this need, we want to make sure people are taken care of.
Absolutely. Like I said, you see people walk in and sometimes kids just don't want to wear a winter coat, but what about that family that can't afford that winter coat because times are tough. They got to worry about heat in the house and food in the house and other supplies. We want to help those organizations out there that are providing items for these people so they can keep warm.
And a deadline for people to drop stuff off at the barracks is throughout our area.
November 16th.
November 16th, okay. So again, if you have a new or gently used winter coat and new hats, gloves, blankets like that to donate, you could do that at one of the troops. All the information's up on your screen. You have until the 16th here in November to get all that donated to the Pennsylvania State Police so they can get it out to those who are in need. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much.
And thank you guys. We will see you next time here on Community New on Wyln.
Breast Care. Walk in and you walk into the region's most trusted health network.
Whitetail Preserve and Event Center, Thanksgiving takeout menu. Relax. We'll do the cooking for you. You can pick it up on Thanksgiving between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. Orders must be placed by November 18th at 2 p.m. Call 570-535-6123. This traditional meal offer is for 10 people, just $110 plus tax.
Join us this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic. You'll meet Jeff Poth, a gentleman who was able to not have knee replacement surgery due to great chiropractic cooperation between his doctor and Dr. John. His story and information about the laser treatment available that helped him this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic. Join us.
For an elderly man with early-stage dementia. After authorities searched for much of last Sunday, state police confirmed in a post on Facebook that 89-year-old Carl Dederick was found safe. He went missing when he drove off from his house to get a pizza on Saturday night. Tuesday, Interstate 81 northbound was closed after two tractor-trailers collided in a work zone between the Ravine and Minersville exits. Crews shut down Interstate 81 northbound at the Ravine exit. Around noon, the interstate was reopened. State police at Frackville say one of the trucks was traveling north when it smashed into the back of the other tractor-trailer that was stopped due to work area ahead. Wednesday, a fire broke out around 11:30 a.m. at a home at 9th and Hayes Streets in Hazleton. Crews responded to the fire and were told that multiple calls had been made to 911, reporting that people were jumping out of a second-floor window. City Fire Chief Donald Leschko said that all residents were accounted for and only 2 had smoke inhalation. A state police fire marshal was on scene to investigate the fire. Thursday, the first winter storm slammed our area. Department of Public Works crews were all over the area working to keep up with the winter storm. People were asked to stay home until the storm had passed. The Wyln viewing area saw over 8 inches in accumulation, and many had a treacherous drive home from work on Thursday evening. Interstate travel was backed up, and countless motorists found themselves stuck in the driving snow and freezing rain. Snow showers are predicted for this upcoming Sunday, but so far the Thanksgiving holiday forecast remains clear. Friday, a man from Weatherly is wanted in connection with the shooting that happened in the borough back in September of 2018. Cletus William Mooney is known to frequent the Drums and surrounding areas and may be driving a maroon Jeep Cherokee. If anyone encounters Mooney, they are asked not to approach him, rather contact the Weatherly Police Department. This has been your Week in Review on Wyln News.
Tomorrow, the streets of downtown Wilkes-Barre will be lined with everyone waiting to see the jolly old elf himself. The City of Wilkes-Barre presenting their annual Christmas parade and tree lighting. The parade kicks off at 3 o'clock at South and South Main Streets and will continue down to Public Square. And once again, thanks to Service Electric Cable TV and Communications of Wilkes-Barre, Wyln TV will be there bringing you the parade live from Public Square. Gary Perna will be there, I'll be there, our entire crew to bring you all the sights and sounds of the parade beginning at 3 o'clock. We encourage everyone to come out and join us in Wilkes-Barre for the parade and all the fun activities that will be happening. It's already tomorrow. Woo! And speaking of Christmas, kids will soon be able to eat and play with their food. Jell-O Play announcing it has introduced edible slime. The squishy, stretchy toy is a social media phenomenon which spawned online recipes for edible versions. Jell-O Play's slime comes in strawberry Flavo Red Unicorn and lime-flavored Monster varieties. All customers have to do is add water. Each canister makes 2 batches of slime. The company says it easily washes away with soap and warm water. The edible slime will be available in select retailers in December, can be pre-ordered online, and maybe even put in your stocking for Christmas before you add the water. That's the news. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next on WYLN TV.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the children's programming report is on file for public inspection at WYLN, 1057 East 10th Street, Hazleton, PA, during normal business hours, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday.
What would you do with $25,000 right before the holidays? Blaze Alexander of Greater Hazleton is going to give you the opportunity to figure that out. Stop in, take a test drive, register to win, crack the code, and you could be walking away with $25,000. We have over 300 Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Cadillac, Buick, GMC, Mazdas in stock, ready for immediate delivery with rebates and discounts up to $10,000, and over 200 pre-owned vehicles ready for immediate delivery. And don't forget our $1,000 low price guarantee. Blaze Alexander of Greater Hazleton is taking the deals the other guys won't.
watching Monterey City's Choice for news, weather, and live local sports. WYLN, we're your local network.